Hi guys, it's Wombat and it's time for another map setup video. And this one is caused by Mugen Jin, who asked me if I could make a video based on the TruckSim map TSM. And he did that, and I was stupid enough to say yes, of course, thinking how difficult could it possibly be. And I also promised him that it would be done by the end of this weekend. And then I got home from work and realized that this weekend is the Australian Grand Prix, the Formula 1 Grand Prix. I can't be bothered doing this during this weekend, and it's at recording 36 hours and even less left until the first training session for the Formula 1 race in Australia starts. So I'm in a bit of a hurry to get this done. So thanks a lot, Mugen. Anyway, we're gonna dive right into it. First of all, this is done on ETS version 1.30.2.6, and I do have all the SCS map DLCs, including Italia. So if you're on any other version than ETS 1.30.2.6, and if you do not have all the DLC, the map DLCs, including Italia, this may or may not work. I will not guarantee or in any way promise that it will work unless you are on that specific ETS version and do have all the map DLCs. Now if you are on ETS 130.2.6 and do have all the map DLCs, I can't stress this enough, because a lot of questions I have been getting on my other video based on pro mods have been regarding the use of DLCs. People expect this to work even if they do not have all the map DLCs, and it will not. In this case also, you will have to have TSM, that is TruckSim map version 6.6.2, Rusmap 1.8, Southern Region 6.5, and the Great Steppe versions 1.0.3. If you do not have those versions, there are links to all of them in the description for this video. And in addition to that, Mugen asked me to create this video and also add, if possible, Turkey to the map mod, and unfortunately it is not possible to add Turkey to this setup. And the reason for that is that TSM takes up space that the Turkish map would otherwise use, so they are not currently compatible with each other, unfortunately. And before anyone asks, Poland rebuilding is not compatible with TSM either. Poland rebuilding requires pro mods, so that's not gonna work either. So instead I have added the Romania extended version 1.2, and the Romania extended map is a, dare I say, complete map of Romania with all its 45 major cities or so added to it. And version 1.2 came out just, I think it was a week ago or so, and the guy behind Romania Extended is working like a maniac. He has gone from a beta version that he made available, version 0.9, not much more than 1 or perhaps even 2 months ago, then went to version 1.0, which I was gonna make a video on. I didn't have time to do it before he released the version 1.1, and I was thinking of scrapping it, which I did, and start over with version 1.1, and I was just about to do that when he came out with version 1.2, which added even more cities. So this guy is working like crazy. So, but I've added Romania version 1.2 to this setup. So as I said, the link to all these map mods is available in the description for this video. And also, since we are adding southern region to this map mod setup, there's gonna be a lot of fixes that we will have to add, because I love southern region, but it is there's a ton of different fixes you will have to add, and of course they are not necessarily the same fixes that you would otherwise use for pro mods. There are different fixes for southern region in combination with TSM, which made this video even harder to make, but I finally cracked it. And hopefully, if you set it up the same way I have done it, and like in my case, do it on a brand new profile, just to ensure that there is nothing else, any other mods you have or anything with your profile that isn't working. If you, like me, set it up on a brand new profile just to verify that you can load the game and that all the maps are loaded correctly, you should be fine. This is what I always do. I always start up with a new profile just to ensure that there is nothing else interfering. Make the map mod that I want, the combination of maps, and ensure that it's all working. And once it is, then I take that exact same setup to the actual profile that I want to run the map setup on. So if you do it the same way I did it, you will hopefully not have any issues with it. So here we go. If we start from the bottom, then as always, the first mod you add is the Great Steppe model mod, and just above that you then add the Great Steppe map, and finally the Great Steppe definitions file goes on top of the rest of the Great Steppe files. And after that it's going to be a lot more difficult. Now, after the Great Steppe, the first thing you add is the Southern Region Map Model 3 file. On top of that, you add the Model 2 before adding Model 1. And then finally the Southern Region Map Def and Map file, which kind of completes the Southern Region, if it wasn't for the fact that the Southern Region is full of bugs. So on top of Southern Region Map Def and Map file, you add the Southern Region English file, and that file is there for you to translate all of the city names in Southern Region. That file is optional. If you do know how to read Cyrillic, you don't need it, but I can't, so it stays. And after that you add the fix called SR map rebuilding, and again all the links to these files are available in the description for this video. So SR map rebuilding. After that one you add the next fix, which is the Sign-fix-templ. There is another fix sign mod available out there. That one doesn't work, or at least it didn't work for me. You need this one called Sign-fix-templ. And on top of that you get another fix, the fix s.region 6.5.2, so fix southern region 6.5.2. I'm not entirely sure what these different fixes actually do, and hopefully in the future you won't need these when, say, version, I don't know, version 6.6 is out, but for now you need them. After that we have the first TSM file, and the TSM installation is pretty straightforward. You just add them from the bottom, 06 TSM prefab and more, and then 05 TSM model 3 before adding model 2, model 1 and 02 TSM map and 01 TSM def and mats. That includes the reason why we are doing this video, the TSM installation. And then of course on top of that we need another fix, why not? And this one is called the Fix TSM 6.6 plus SR 6.5. Again, I'm not entirely sure what it does, but it does something good because I needed it. Game would crash otherwise. And then we come to the Rusmap installation, which is very straightforward. You add the Rusmap Model 2 package. On top of that you add the Rusmap model package, and then Rusmap map package, and finally Rusmap def package. And then it's time for another fix again. And this time it is the Romania extended, or the RO extended southern region ferry connection file. And this one is found on the web page that I'm linking to, where you download the Romania extended files. Now if you don't download Romania, of course you won't need this fix either. We're almost complete. The last 4 files is then the Romania files. The first one is number 4, Romania extended prefab, or RE prefab, and then 3.RE model 1.2, 2 RE map 1.2, and on top of everything else comes the 1.RE def 1.2. And that completes the installation of the map mods combination I have created for TSM. I have not had the time to test this as much as I would have liked to. I've been to most of the different map mods installed here, but there might be something somewhere that isn't working. There might be holes in the road, gaps in the road, unless you zoom in really close. There are places when you look at the map where it looks like there are holes. There aren't, but there could obviously be when you are hauling something, a hole or a hidden barrier or things like that, and that is to be expected because TSM, I've seen on the forums for TSM that there is a lot of claims made that there are issues like this. Around Berlin was quite a few of them, and even in other places, and the same goes for southern region, of course. That's why you need all these fixes. But you know that's how it is. There's really nothing I can do about that. And well, still, I look forward to be hauling a lot on this map combo, especially in the Northern Africa part of TSM, because I haven't ever hauled before Well, I have, but that was a long time ago. It's a long time since I've been hauling in Northern Africa, and when I was, it was in Egypt. On the Egypt map, the now defunct Egypt map. So, but hey, that's it. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please like and subscribe. And in any case, I hope you are able to create a setup similar to mine, or the exact same that I have, and obviously that it also works. And if you have any problems with it, please let me know in the comments, and I'll try to help you sort that out. Thank you very much. Cheers, guys. Bye bye.